Hello, I'm Jonathan Womack. Welcome to this edition of Community Insider as we bring you to Matthew 25 and the great ministry they're doing, providing some warmth for the folks out here on this very cold night. We're wanting to show you behind the scenes of what the ministry is doing, of how it's helping people.
Hey, my name is Gannon Richardson. I'm the director of Matthew 25 Ministries, and we are here at our warming center at 461 Friendship Drive in Rock Island. It's Three Rivers Baptist Church. If you are out in the cold on these really cold nights, we want you to know there's a space here for you at our warming center. We've got 19 beds set up, ready to go and waiting for you. You can find more information out on our Facebook page at Matthew 25 Ministries, or you can reach out to me. My cell phone number is 931-300-2489. Again, 931-300-2489. We'd love to have you volunteer with us. You can find more information on our social media. Thank you.
Billy and Sandra saw that I was living in my van and that it was too cold. And early this morning I woke up and I saw that the weather was going to be really, really cold. And I thought, well, Lord, I'm going to freeze to death today and I'll be seeing you soon. And about an hour later, Sandra came and knocked on the window of my van and she says, get up, you're coming with us. And that's when I came to Matthew 25. This was my first experience being here.
Welcome to another edition of Community Insider. Join us as we travel Middle Tennessee, uncovering history and experiencing the adventure of unique stories and events coming to you inside your community.
Grace Family Pharmacy announces new medication packaging service. It provides a simpler, safer medication experience through convenient, personalized packaging using the latest in pharmacy robotics. We're located at 357 West Main Street. Our phone number is 931-473-6418.
McMinnville, you're a great place to be. McMinnville, Tennessee.
The My Usage app is a way to conveniently pay online, anytime, day or night. You can also come by any Caney Fork Electric office and sign up for the prepay option available using the My Usage app. Know exactly how much electricity is used each day and the cost. Best of all, no monthly bill. You can set up email or text alerts, keep track of your usage, and pay your bill, all with the My Usage app from Caney Fork. Caney Fork Electric, keeping you informed.
Security Federal Savings Bank is always pleased to provide virtually every banking service you could ever need. But more than that, we are proud to offer a relationship with you, your family, or your company. We've been here supplying just what you need and building a trust, a relationship. And that's something hard to find these days. Our bankers are here for you, here to help. If you are interested in a relationship, come to the friendliest bank in town, Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Douglas and Lanier, that's where I choose to be. Douglas and Lanier, that's the agency for me.
For rock solid insurance coverage or sound financial planning for my family's future, Douglas and Lanier is where I choose to call home.
Hey, my name is Gannon Richardson. I am the Director of Ministries with Matthew 25 Ministries. It is such a blessing to be standing here beside Miss Marilyn. She is a testimony of the faithfulness of good people and a ministry that just loves people. And so we are grateful for the opportunity to open our doors here at Three Rivers Baptist Church to anyone that is unsheltered during these cold nights when the temperature is below 28 in the evening or 32 during the day. We're going to be open. We're going to meet you with loving arms, and we're just so grateful for people like Marilyn taking advantage of the opportunity to be here with us.
I'm Marilyn McCauley. This is my first day at Matthew 25. I was living in my van, and Billy and Sandra saw that I was living in my van and that it was too cold. And early this morning I woke up and I saw that the weather was going to be really, really cold. And I thought, well, Lord, I'm going to freeze to death today and I'll be seeing you soon. And about an hour later, Sandra came and knocked on the window of my van and she says, get up, you're coming with us. And that's when I came to Matthew 25. This was my first experience being here. And but yeah, just before she came, about an hour before, I just said, Lord, I'll see you soon. I know I'm going to freeze to death. And like a miracle, here I am, nice and warm and around wonderful people, God-fearing people. And I feel so blessed to be here. There's not words to explain how blessed I feel to be in this situation. And I highly recommend anyone that needs a safe place warm place to live, short term, of course. I highly recommend this place. It's, wonderful people. I love them all already. I love them.
As we bring you to Matthew 25 and the great ministry they're doing, providing some warmth for the folks out here on this very cold night. We're wanting to show you behind the scenes of what the ministry's doing, of how it's helping people. And we have Mr. Jackie with us. And Jackie, thank you so much for the opportunity to just speak to you. He was willing. He was one of the volunteers that said, look, I'll say a few words about how you've been blessed. And that's just it. You've been blessed tonight. Tell me of how you've been blessed by this ministry.
They got me out of a cold tent and got me work for them and where I can eat and better than what I did have.
That's right. Everybody that's watching, and also myself, it's not about how we can be down on our luck, but how oftentimes life can throw things at us and it could change tomorrow. So you that's watching, you may be watching this on your phone and you're like, what am I going to do tomorrow? You've been there before. I've been there before. Jackie, this has changed what tomorrow looked like for you anyway.
Yeah.
What would you say? How did they show their love towards you?
They treat everybody the same. They love everybody the same. And you can't ask for no better people to be around.
That's right.
And to help.
That's right. So with that, this was an opportunity you had to get some warm food.
Yep. Warm place to stay
tonight. So from there, that can give you inspiration and hope for the next day, right?
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Anything you'd like to say about the pastor or anything like that about how?
Yeah, he's a very exceptional guy.
Okay, all right.
Blessed to have him in my life.
And as far as how you can trust him, I know that's a big thing with anybody. It would be for me or anybody that's watching. How about them being trustworthy?
They're very trustworthy. You ain't got to worry about nothing around them.
Okay. Jackie, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you guys watching behind the scenes. I want to bring some main points that whoever's watching, may be wondering just what it means to help, what it means to be a part of this ministry. Believe it or not, Jackie is a part of the ministry. He's not only using how great blessings can come from this, but you have become part of the ministry, which is how God works.
Right.
We thank you, and we thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Some more interviews is coming up.
Hi, I'm Robert. I came down to Tennessee to volunteer. And I ended up homeless here. But I've been so blessed by the people in the churches in this community in McMinnville. Literally every day has been a miracle. one miracle has to happen each day to get me through. And just, I'm so amazed at people stepping up, the church is stepping up, the community stepping up. It's somewhat overwhelming. I just want to say thank you all, and I love you all.
Yes, I'm Tyler Farley, and I've been volunteering to help Matthew 25 and participating with the homeless and trying to give back as much as I can.
How long have you been doing it?
For about a couple months now.
So what got you involved?
Well, my wife, she had a heart for all this, and I just came, participated, and be by her side through all of it, and I just came to grow to love. Yeah, in some ways you could help, fellowship, you can pray for us, I mean, you can participate and to sign up on Facebook. You can find that at Matthew 25 Ministries. Yeah, just volunteer, just pray, and come help if you have a chance to. It's really enjoyable.
I'm Erin Farley, and I am a volunteer minister of Matthew 25. I started doing this probably a couple months ago. I never knew that there was anything like this until I, met up with the right people. I've always had a soft spot for taking care of people and just loving on people that sometimes may get overlooked. But since I found Matthew 25, it's just been a blessing for me to get to meet people that I might not cross paths with on every day-to-day basis, and just show them that people do love them and that they're not by themselves.
How long have you been in Warren County, and how long have you been nursing?
I have been a CNA since 2009. I just recently got my LPN just this past December, and I've been in Warren County since 2007.
Have you ever done anything like this that's been more rewarding?
No, not at all. This is so heart-filling. Like it's such a blessing for, not just the people that are being helped, but for the volunteers. It's very rewarding.
And how are other ways that people that may be watching could help in just ordinary ways?
Ordinary ways, anything. Prayers always. Anything from clothes that maybe people have, aren't wearing anymore, or socks. People come in here with wet socks and socks that they've been wearing always. If you have extra food that maybe you've prepared and aren't eating, even just donating meals or snacks or bottled water, anything helps.
My name is Billy Pittard, and I am from right here in McMinnville and locally, and this is my wife Sandra.
And we've been with Matthew 25. Our church is involved with that, so that's how we got involved with it. And so it's just it's a very good program. And
yeah, we've been involved about 2 years now.
So, right.
And so
You've seen a lot of blessings. What's some of the things that you've seen the ministry do?
Well,
feed the community.
The community and the homeless, they're just like everybody else. And we've come to know a lot of the people ourselves.
First name basis,
right, exactly.
And because they just like I am, just like you are. We are a blink away from just like that, because we ain't promised that we'll have a home to go to when we leave, when we get home. And so what would we do? We would want somewhere warm to stay at.
Right. It's a blessing. It really is a blessing. It touches your heart, and it's just an amazing thing to help people. To me, it is anyway, yeah.
Hey, my name is Gannon Richardson. I'm the Director of Ministries for Matthew 25 Ministries, and I'm also the pastor here at Three Rivers Baptist Church. We're excited for the opportunity to be serving our friends that are homeless or unhoused here during the winter. We are currently serving emergency warming center at the Three Rivers Baptist Church. We've got 19 beds set up. We're currently housing 6 or 7 people nightly. For anyone that has needs, you can reach out to our Facebook page, Matthew 25 Ministries, or you can call me at 931-300-2489. So our emergency warming center will be opened nightly when the temperature is 28 degrees or below, and we will stay open all day long if the temperature does not reach 32 degrees. We're open nightly with registration opening at 5:30, and we'll stay open until 8:30 the following mornings.
What got you involved in the Matthew 25 Ministries?
Yeah, so just a heart for people. Matthew 25 Ministries exists just to glorify God by serving people. And so we are firm believers that each person that's ever been born is worthy of love and worthy of being treated with dignity. And so I've always been raised, anybody can identify a problem. It takes a genuine person to bring about a solution. And so we saw some problems and we wanted to address those. And so we serve people. Serve is an acronym for us. We want to see people through the eyes of Jesus, engage them with the hope of Jesus. We want to build relationships with them so they can see that they can have a relationship with God. We want to value people because we believe their worth is determined by their Creator, not by their past, not by what they've done. And we want to equip people to walk in the life that God has for them. Today may not be where they want to be, but we believe in their long-term future.
From your heart, volunteers, what kind of help do you need? Volunteers, food, clothing, whatever it may be.
Yeah, so our volunteer base, we could not do what we do without them. If you love people, this is a great opportunity for you. If you see the needs in our community and say, man, I wish somebody would do something, you're the person we believe that could do something in this community. We are open to just about anyone to come and serve with us. On a consistent basis, we are taking donations such as clothes, hygiene products, non-perishable food items. Yeah, so the entryway into Matthew 25 ministry for a lot of our volunteers and also the people that we serve is our free meal every Tuesday night called Community Table. We host that at The Rock on First Baptist Church's campus. It's 310 North Spring Street. So at 6 o'clock every week on Tuesday, we open our doors. We serve a hot meal, cafeteria style, and so men and women go through, get their plate, and then they sit down for a short devotion. Following that, we do a time of prayer request and praise report. For a lot of our friends, this is an opportunity for them to be heard, to be seen by people that care and love about them, and it may be the only time that week they do. And after our time of prayer request and praise report, we have a giveaway table, and on that table is non-perishable food items, clothes, socks, hand warmers, hygiene products, items that our friends have that they may not get anywhere else. And all of those come strictly from donation. People in the community just like you donating those items to help our friends that have great need.